Hadin arsingi bagi Nonghikai kila pep ban lecha school. Haborok koi gajela. Kinoi alam jong Joint Action Committee of All Teachers Association of Meghalaya, Jacatam. Minta kasingi kila lech kami jong Jingïakhih bal Khot do Chief Secretary ka Sorkar jela KS Krofa. Kabla long ha kamra trikam jongu ha main secretariat. Ek kanhun Jacatam. Ha Jingïakhih do Chief Secretary lai lam do ba. Idi nong siang kumu chairman ringkat ki Khot ban Jingïakhih. Kabla ne palat chikenta. Kani ka Jingïakhih ka Jacatam kalong bandawa nak Sorkar bahkan itu no Nonghikai jongki kenang bakin yo ekaju ka kerdan kumbalong kinong tre Sorkar. Habai Kren ba DP walang Commissioner and Secretary katanat puli puti ka jala ulai tho ba kani ka Jingïakhih Chief Secretary bat Nonghikai Jacatam lai Kren bet thik tangkawai kamat kata kumbala dawa Nonghikai ban provincialize neban itu no ekakam ka jongki ulopen paru bakidan ki Managing Committee kimkwa bak Sorkar jala kan itu ekakam jongki ni Nonghikai kumta kadon kam ban Kren ba padang Nonghikai bat ki Managing Committee ulai thuru bak Sorkar jala kala kerpat Nonghikai bakin sange no yakani ka Jingïakhih namar kakta yakapuli puthi jongki khna school.
We had a very fruitful discussion with all the members of Jacatam, and the discussion focused on a number of issues. First and foremost, I requested the Jacatam that perhaps the role of the SMC has to be seen in closer perspective. Many of them have expressed their unwillingness for the teachers which have been recruited by them to be provincialized. The teachers have not been recruited by the government, the teachers have been recruited by the managing committee. So the managing committee, some of them have expressed their reservations on provincialization of their services. So my suggestion in the meeting was that we need to harmonize and we need to converge on this issue. Therefore, we need to have more discussion with the managing committee. We'll have more discussions also with the teachers. In fact, when we talk to the managing committees, we would invite some of the teachers also to give their point of view. Then we talk about the various handicaps that the teachers in ad hoc schools and deficit schools, they have to undergo. Coincidentally, today we just got a sanction for a special study in the education sector for studying and implementing, among other things, the education policy. Number two, the rules governing the deficit school teachers, the service rules for deficit school teachers, for ad hoc school teachers, for deficit colleges. We also have in the sanction the proposal to study the policy and frame a policy document for setting up private universities, among others. So all these studies will be completed in about 6 months' time, which the teachers have agreed that okay, it's acceptable to them. And these documents are important because they pertain to the service commissions of many of these teachers. And we will be consulting them also at an appropriate time before we finalize all these service rules for teachers of deficit pattern. There is also a thinking in the government that for those who are not protected, who do not have any post-retirement security like teachers ad hoc section, the government will contemplate of initiating post-retirement benefits for them, for the ad hoc schools and the ad hoc colleges. And this policy call will be taken, and I'm sure that it will bring a lot of benefits to quite a number of teachers from the ad hoc section. The deficit school teachers, perhaps the proposal of the government to migrate and to transpose from the CPF regime into the NPS, that is the new pension system, which should make them equivalent with government servants, government teachers. That also will be taken up, and I'm sure that in a few months' time a policy call will be taken by the government.
Hadian ka Jingïakhih Chief Secretary ka jala habai Kren kinong to khobor Shillong Press Club uba idi nong siang chairman ka Jacatam bulai thu hadian baladap pan Kren Chief Secretary ka Sorkar jala ka Jacatam kalarai ban weng no sipor ka Jingïakhih haka baro Nonghikai kin lej biang sik school nadu ka arpun trik mentau banai manchim klasi ki kena school hadian bak Sorkar klam menjur ka tu ka ne ki jingdawa jong Nonghikai haka ju ko por lai thu baka sang ka lumbiang ya ka Jingïakhih ya baro Nonghikai hari lom garo pat khasi bat jaintia pani Kren pat kiwei ki kam banang sa teng.
The government has taken a stand that they will frame their service rules specific set of rules in all deficit schools for the teachers, and this they have asked us to complete within 6 months. Then since the government has enhanced the grant only for the secondary and higher secondary ad hoc schools, today they have agreed to enhance the grant of 100% to the LP, lower primary ad hoc schools, upper primary ad hoc schools, and Hindi teachers. So this also is under process. The officers have requested Jacatam to call off the agitation. We have not given a note to them today, but taking into consideration of the welfare of our students, of ourselves and the schools, we had a meeting, and since the government, though has not accepted 100% of our demand, but certain points raised by us have been accepted by the government and agreed, not only in principle but in black and white here, which is signed by the Director of School Education and Literacy in the presence of the Chief Secretary, and therefore we have decided to suspend our ongoing educational program, that is general strike, from the 26th of August 2016, that is on Friday. We therefore request all the teachers under the Jacatam to return to school on the 26th of August, that is on Friday.